Our own radio show. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you very much. Lewis, you're going to move. And so this is the jingle that got us on there. Lewis Shaffer, Lewis Shaffer, Lewis Shaffer. No handmade radio. Oh, what a dish! His jokes are newish. He'll make me jump and laugh and cry. Oh, what a guy! Lewis Shaffer, toilet paper. Lewis Shaffer's non-head American radio. With the funny one, Lewis Shaffer. Hey, big round of applause for Richard Nanagard and Richard Nanagard. Peter Gard. Thank you very much. Big round of applause for me. For coming on a boat. I'm funny. Don't worry, you'll be all right. I'm funny. I'm funny. Not tonight, probably, but some other time. Maybe next week or in a month or something. In a month. Lower your expectations is what I'm telling you. I don't even lower. You probably have no expectations. I'm laying on a boat. What kind of expectations do you have? I'd like to play in a boat that give me out. There's nothing worse than a standing, what do you call that? A stationary boat. It's just all tease. Basically, it's like a girl who won't fuck you. Basically, we're on a boat, let's go somewhere. But no, we're fucking stuck here. We're stuck in a boat with young people. And young, this is your kid, Sean. Yes. This is your kid, alright, there you go. Anyway, alright, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. He used to say that my jokes are newish. I don't even have any jokes anymore. I don't, when is gonna come? When is gonna come? I'm a Jew. I'm supposed to be funny and successful. That's what the disappointment. What do you call a broke Jew? Lewis Shaffer. What do you call a gay dinosaur? Lewis Shaffer. What? I need one more. Comedy is like my balls. They come in three. That's a good three-ball joke. No one ever says, hey, he's got a tiny willy, but he's got 3 balls. The guy's got 3 balls. Oh my God, women don't care about your 3 balls. They don't care about it. My balls are true. I got painful balls. They don't tell you about the pain. From Germany, coming here. I've got pain, my balls. I went to the doctor because my balls were hurting. I had broken blood vessels in my balls. Anybody have that? The old guys must have had that. Yeah, the doctor told me I had varicose balls. Broken blood vessels in my balls. He said I had the balls of an 80-year-old woman. 80-year-old woman, and they're drooping down. I shouldn't start the show like this now. Too late. You brought her here. You brought your kid out. She's got to know this now. This is what happens. That's why you got to bang them when they're young. Don't wait till you're older. Wait till you do it while you're young. When you got the guy with the rock hard cock and the balls, tight balls. I don't want to tell these jokes, but I forgot what the other jokes are. You think I'm going to do this act show? Any show you've seen it a million times? I don't want to be me. I want to have the guitar and the band. The girls like that shit. They like a grizzled old man. Like Richard Gard. He's like 20 years younger than I am. He looks fucking horrible. But that's the price you pay. You either look good like me and never have any fun, or be like Richard Gard and just be grizzled and like just drugs and alcohol. And who knows what else he's done? He's done a lot of dirty things. Maybe he's even played for Sunderland or something. Don't mention that. But then my balls, I'm talking about my droopy balls. Because we got a lot of old guys, especially in the back. The old guys, the young guys don't know this, that your balls, they start drooping. You wouldn't understand. You got the rock hard cock and the balls. He's just a strong, firm, handsome young man. And delicious. I'm not gay, but as I get older, I just figure, just Just stop fighting it, Lewis. That's what you think. Because it says, Eddie, you're just young. Anyway, the balls are drooping. I'm not saying my balls are drooping. I'm not saying my balls are drooping, but I was banging this chick from behind the other day, right? And my balls kept on hitting her right in the face. right in the face. Hey, make it a game, open wide. And the penis gets soft. They don't tell you about the penis. You lose. You rock hard. Rock. You can just see rock hard. That's the symbol of America. The rock hard. The rock hard. That's you see when Barack Obama does this. He's telling the world rock hard cock. That's what he's telling Putin. What does David Cameron do? Can you see that? That's David Cameron. What does Louis Shaffer do? Yibbity. Anyway, my penis, we got a friend who's a German here, she'll understand this joke just for her. But my penis is losing its strength. As it gets older, it gets less and less strong. Rock hard at young, rock hard, but when you get older, my penis is like a Nazi who's losing faith in Hitler. Can you see that? That's where my penis is 1943. We're outside St. Petersburg. Did I just drop something? Can I just have this? Anyway, so let's continue. What were we talking about? That was my balls. And my balls. What do I talk about next? I've lost my train of thought. Is that your girlfriend? You're blocking the girl's way. Let me look at the girl. I can't even see the girl. You move back. Is she afraid of me? Is she afraid? Are you afraid? Yeah, probably. You should be afraid. But not for the reasons you think, but for other reasons, other scarier reasons. Much scarier than you think that I am. Much scarier, because I'm actually a nice guy that you fall in love with. I like young women because their stories are shorter. They don't bore you with the long stories about the husbands and their boyfriends and girlfriends, whatever. I've got a young girlfriend. What do you think about the big age difference in a girl? What do you think? Because I have a 24-year age difference with my girlfriend. She's 82. The skin is soft skin. And the best thing about an older woman, they always talk about the best thing about the young girls. The young girls is, the best thing about the older woman, she's gonna die. There's no limit to how long she's gonna make your life miserable. These girls, they could go on, they could press charges 40, 50 years down the line. Luckily, am I right about that? These girls, man, he touched me back in 1972. Didn't return my phone call. Fucking shit. I'm not worried about that. Well, thinking of that, that's a similar thing. Is that you got the Bill Cosby shit going on. You probably don't know who Bill Cosby is. You're English people, but Bill Cosby's beloved in America. I remember
in Germany they love him too.
They love him in Germany. They love him around the world. Probably not in England because you don't believe in family values. That'd be the old thing. Anyway, but let me explain Bill Cosby. And he was accused of some bad shit. And it would be like finding out that Ralph Harris was accused. But Bill Cosby, he was drugged. He was like, you know what he was doing? He was like drugging these women. He was a billionaire, a black man, huge rock hard rock. Handsome, he was an athlete, he was on TV, famous, and funny, and he was drugging these chicks, right? And I think to myself, if Bill Cosby's got to drug a chick, what chance do I have? This guy's got it all. He's funny and rich and black, and he's drugging women. Okay. For Bill Cosby. I'm not worried about being accused of anything bad like that. You know why? Because all the women that I've ever been involved with are denying knowing me. You know your shit when they go, I don't even know that. Did that guy touch me? Was I married to him even? Those are not his kids. I don't know where you got that idea from. But that's when you know you're somebody, is when 40 years later you remember being touched by this guy. You won't remember my penis inside of you. It's too small to notice. Speaking of quantum mechanics, Speaking of, I've been thinking about that a lot. I've been thinking about that because like. I don't know if you noticed, Sean, my good buddy over there, and his two kids, and Peter's whatever German girlfriend, is that I haven't been exercising. You notice I've gotten a bit fat. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
Did you notice? Yes. I've gotten a bit.
Yeah, it's quite.
It's quite bulging. But when you get old, you need to bulge to cover up the wrinkles, right? Like to stretch it out. Otherwise,
the winter coat.
What for? What?
The winter coat.
The winter coat to keep warm in the winter. Okay. Now, you need fat. You need a little fat, and I think I'm a good-looking older man. What? I know it doesn't close anymore. It's not funny. It's not funny. But I don't care. But this is the thing. These bitches are not going to do me anyway. So what do I care how I look? I didn't call you bitches in a bad way. I meant that. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, would you do me? Of course you wouldn't do. Would you do me? No matter how thin I was. So why bother? I might as well have a good time and eat. This is the thing. You guys got to lose weight because if you get fat, they're not going to do you. But with me, it doesn't matter how ugly I'm pretty ugly. This is the thing. I'm 15. I just said 59. I'm not even 59. I'm 58. But I'm getting used to being 59. It's a fucking nightmare. Anyway, people say I look like George Clooney from The Eyebrows Up. You see? I look like a fat Robert De Niro from The Eyebrows. What else are you talking about? Oh, quantum mechanics, right? Do you know anything about this? Anybody been following? I guess it's in my brain now. Is this in the news now, quantum? Because they just came up with a new building block. You got to take their word for shit, okay? Because you don't know what's the building blocks of the world are. And no, chicken soup. I know, I didn't believe myself. It's like you got quarks, neutrinos, fermions, chicken soup. God works in mysterious ways. But I've been exercising, I gotten fat, and I noticed that, because I haven't exercised at all, and when you stop exercising,
you get fat.
You get fat, and you lose the whole muscle thing, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay? Like if you don't move your arm, let's say you break your arm and it's a cast, what happens? The cast comes off a month later. You got no thing. But let's just say you don't move your body for like 50 years. What happens? Stephen Hawking. Yeah, he doesn't have that motor neuron disease. Nobody has motor neuron disease and lives for 50 years. Am I right about this? Is that true? Anybody have anybody who's got motor neuron disease? You fucking die. Is he dead? No. Does he using a breathing mask like I have to sleep with at night? No. No, he doesn't. Because he just is lazy. He's lazy. He just says, I don't want to do anything. Let somebody else fucking do it. We don't even know if he's written those books. We never seen him writing or typing. He speaks with an American accent. Maybe somebody came up with the shit. You see what I'm saying? Okay, Stephen. I'm not saying he's faking it. He really can't move because he hasn't done bugger all for 50 fucking years. Donald Trump. This is the non-material portion of the show. Any questions? Donald Trump.
Is he going to win?
I think, I tell you something. I've never seen a candidate who wants to be president less. And have you noticed this about him? Because what he says is totally geared for him not to be president. He's like, basically, Donald Trump is like springtime for Hitler in The Producers. He's going out of his way to be as unelectable as possible, and people are enjoying it. Who's seen The Producers?
Yeah.
Remember The Producers, where they put on the play,
Yeah.
and they say, we're going to make the play so bad that it loses money and it closes.
Yeah.
Right? Okay?
Yeah.
Because if it's a success, they won't be able to pay the money back. So it's got to close. They make it as bad as possible. And that's what Donald Trump is. He's making it as bad as possible. That's why you're afraid of him. That could never happen in this country. Do you know why? Because you do not have democracy. In order to have like an independent candidate, you have to have independence. And there's no such thing as independent candidates here. The closest you have to independent candidates is Jeremy Corbyn, right? But he wasn't chosen by the people he was supposed to be chosen by, so they're rebelling again. Oh my God, this has gotten boring. All right, how do I end it? Have I done enough, Richard?
Have you?
I don't know.
Then we can't play the theme tune out, shall we?
Yeah, but I have to end on a big...
big gag, yeah.
A big gag, yeah. Do I have one?
I like that. Yeah, I love that one.
Well, I could do that one.
Yeah.
You're taping this thing. Is this going to be used for legitimate purposes?
Yeah.
We'll say.
This is so typical of a Louis Shaffer show. I've just lost interest in you. Is that wrong? You're so nice and everything. How old are you, young man?
Me?
Yeah.
I would think I'm
26.
25.
25. Very good. Very good. Well, in my profession, you got to know a woman's man's age. You got to know exactly. You can't guess around. You can't. You got to be sure. I don't even know why I mentioned it. Because I feel like I'm just gotten old. I just gotten old all of a sudden. Can you feel? Does it feel that? I look old. I was this country when I got here, I was like young. I looked like 15 years younger, but it destroys you. This place, the lack of caring. You listen to me without without thinking we deserve better. That's what this country's about. It's like I don't give a shit country. The world is going to hell. It's in hell. Am I right? It's in hell. We're like in a war. I was reading about this the other day. I was reading about how during World War II that the British people, the workers, went on strike more than when the war wasn't on. Did you know this? Peter, Richard knows this. They had coal miners to force them to work during the war. Did you know that? Okay, big ending. This is your son. He's gotten very old. How old are you now?
Very tall.
How old are you?
I'm 15.
You're only 15. Now let me ask you a question. Okay, you're 15 years old, and your dad says to you, come back, we'll play way out. Your dad says to you, don't fuck your teacher. Okay? Has your dad said that to you? Has he said that to you? Don't fuck your teacher. Has he said that to you? But do you know you shouldn't fuck your teacher? Do you know that? Let me just find out. Maybe the kids today don't know. When you were 15, Grace, did you know not to fuck your teacher? You knew that. Are you sure? Because there's a lot of 15-year-olds fucking their teachers and acting all surprised when they find out they shouldn't have been fucking their teachers. It's like, was I not supposed? He told me I was supposed to fuck him, so I fucked him. Was that wrong? He forced me. If you're 15 and a football player comes up to you and says, I want to have sex with you, I play for Sunderland, and you're 15, do you know not to do the guy? You do know. Do you know that if you do the guy and then you tell the police that you did the guy's never going to play football again? Do you know that? Do you think you should maybe say you're sorry? Do you think these women who were 15, when you were 15, and you snuck out for a cigarette, right? If you ever did that, I can't imagine you do that, but maybe you did, and you get caught. Did you get punished? Yeah, you would get punished. But it's okay for you to fuck your teacher. Is there something in this? Okay, I'm sorry, Richard. I always start off so good and you just end so bad. Anyway, listen to me. Richard does a radio show, and Anna, and Peter, and I do a radio show on Resonance, and you go listen to that. And also, if you want to come see me, we're doing a thing. If you want to come down, we're doing a benefit for Resonance on Monday, this Monday, where I will do a totally different...
No, it's next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Sunday. Sunday.
It's a weak Sunday. I've lost my mind. Have you noticed a deterioration in my mental abilities?
Yes.
That I'm sitting here trying to justify why I've been fucking 15-year-olds. Did I just admit that? Did I just admit that?
I thought you almost got away with it as well.
I know, almost got away with it. They found I tell you something, they found the horse porn. The horse fucking porn in my computer. And now I'm not allowed within 500 meters of Camilla Parker Bowles. They found the horse porn in my computer, and now I'm not allowed to eat Iceland lasagna. That's a good joke. Keep that in. What about the 15-year-olds? That's not suitable for television. That's not. Okay.
You know, shake family.
Louis Shaffer, Louis Shaffer, found out about radio, I want a dish. His jokes are Louis, he'll make you jump and laugh to the fun. I want a guy! Louis Shaffer, eats toilet paper, use toilet paper, on the head, American radio.
Thank you, brother.
Brilliant.
Enjoyed that.
We do go to this more often because it's never the same. Like, really frightening.